Cat, we back, man. We are live once again.
We live, baby.
Oh man, before we go any further, man, we can please tell the good people at home what to do.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the post notification so you know when we post. And man, keep tuning in to them.
Yeah. So I apologize for that, man. So where you want to begin, man? Where you want to begin? You want to matter of fact, let's talk Bama first. You heard me?
I know that.
Huh? The hell you doing, man?
I ain't do nothing here. That shit froze.
Oh, you good to go, man?
Yeah, the shit froze, nigga. I don't know what happened to that shit.
Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, man, let's talk Bama first.
Alright.
So, man, Alabama went to Death Valley Saturday night, routed LSU 42-13, man, very dominant fashion. Jalen Milroe ran for 185 yards and 4 touchdowns. Yeah. Give me your thoughts on what you saw the other night, man. Alabama beating the hell out of LSU.
Man, that was a complete domination. But I can't say that I didn't, foreshadow this. Because I said that it could get out of hand if Jalen Milroe 100% healthy. You was right there when I said it. So I don't think it really shocked me that they did them like that. You know what I'm saying? I did think LSU would put up a little bit better fight than they did because they was at home, just off of a pride thing. But I knew that Alabama was gonna win the game, you know what I'm saying, pretty handily anyway. But yeah, man, it was a complete domination. It was a game that you finally seen Alabama play a complete football game. It wasn't just one side of the ball that showed up. Both sides of the ball actually played together. When we got turnovers, we capitalized off of them. And when we had a significant lead, we kept our foot on the gas like we should have been doing. Because I feel like we could have done that in the games previous. We probably be sitting at least one loss or no losses. So I was thoroughly impressed by what I saw. Man, Miro did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from what he did, but man, that defense, that defense is what impressed me a lot too, man, because our defense got criticized after the Vanderbilt game, you know what I'm saying, about them not being able to, stop the run or, even be just up the par, just good enough to even contend to be on the field. So I'm happy for the defense. The defense then got better. You know what I'm saying? They improved. Um Herbert, the safety that's filling in for Keon Sabb after he got hurt, man, he's been doing an amazing job, man. He he can cover the field. He come up and he ain't scared to bring the wood. He's a physical player. He don't really drop that many. Obviously, he don't drop that many balls to come his way because the balls that came his way, he done caught all of them. So I see he a ball hawk. Malachi Moore, like I say, he to me he didn't turn a new leaf since the Vanderbilt game. So he really been thriving since then. To me, Jahad Campbell ball, he been balling here lately too. You know what I'm saying? He had about what 30. It seemed like he had 30 tackles Saturday. Um, that defensive line, I knew that defensive line was good. You know what I'm saying? Just early in the season, you we really couldn't tell because we wasn't, doing what we were supposed to do early in the season. But we got dogs on the defensive line. We said that for the season came in that our front seven should be. We should have one of the better defensive line, the front sevens in college football. So they've been living up to that here lately. So long as they can keep that up, man, and the offense, you already knew the offense was going to be strong anyway. Having Kalen DeBoer, as the head coach, he's an offensive minded coach, so you already knew that side of the ball was going to be straight anyway. So if Miro and that offense show up like that every Saturday, they gonna be hard to beat. Like I said, Alabama can play with anybody in the country, man. The running backs, I'm glad they involving them, letting them touch the ball because we got a flock of running backs. So I know how deep our running back room is, so that don't shock me. You know what I'm saying? I like to see Richard Young, get a little bit more touches because I like that boy. He showed spark, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at us saving him for next year too. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, man, Nick Sheridan dialed it up. Man, that's one of the better game plans he had since that first half against Georgia. Like he put on a complete performance. You beating the team bad when your coordinators come out the booth, man, and they come to the sideline and just start dapping niggas up, man. Like you didn't did everything you supposed to do. If your coordinators come out the booth and come on the sideline and shake hands with the players and the fan, like, come on, fam. You didn't did your due, man. Like, this scary. Like, this team, if this team continues to show up the way that they showing up, man, this team can compete for a national championship, man. People don't want to hear it. I understand that y'all want to dead Alabama and take them out of it, but hey, if they show up, man, they're gonna be hard to beat, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But I was impressed, dog. Roll Tide.
Where do I begin, man? Where do I begin? First, man, I want to say I was thoroughly impressed at how we just flat out outclassed LSU from top to bottom. Player for player, athlete to athlete, man. That was as thorough of an ass kicking that I've seen in a ball game this year.
Yeah.
All year. Like I watched a lot of teams, a lot of games. That was a very thorough ass kicking by Alabama, man. So I want to give a ton of credit to Kalen DeBoer, Nick Sheridan, Kane Womack, the whole coaching staff, man, for having a plan put together and for getting the players to go and execute what they did. Because I'm somebody that after the loss to Vanderbilt, I wasn't ready to fire Kane Womack. After the loss to Tennessee, I wasn't ready to fire Kalen DeBoer. For me. So I look at that, and you can see this team coming together. Because while me personally, I don't think there's been a team that has stood out and been elite from beginning to the point we are not the wide receiver. Like, it's been an elite team. You've seen teams show elite flashes. Obviously, like, for example, Alabama showed elite flash against Georgia in the first half. You've seen teams show signs where they could be elite. But the other night, man, I agree with you. Was the first, to me, the first complete game we got on both sides of the ball. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Taylor Miro in a second. But if I want to start with what I saw defensively, man. I want people to be aware of what you just watched. Was it raining? Yeah. Do I think the rain impacted the performance of LSU's offense? No, I do not. I do not. I didn't see Gary Nussmeier trying to throw passes. I did not see him trying to throw passes that were affected by the rain. Like the ball was slipping out of his hand. Alabama's secondary had LSU wide receivers in hand. They couldn't get open.
Yeah.
For the most part, man, they couldn't get open. And for an LSU offensive line that coming into the game, if I'm not mistaken, the numbers where they had given up 4 sacks on the season. I told you before, I said going into the week, I think Alabama's pass rush is the most underrated quality about this team, because unless you're watching the games, you just go back and you take box scores and stats. They don't have as many sacks as they should have to show for it. That pass rush get after it every game. Throw away the Vanderbilt game. Throw the Vanderbilt game out. That pass rush has gotten after it every week. Obviously, man. Now even in a dominant loss, in a dominant win, there's always some loss where we lose Q Robinson for the year, number 34, edge rusher. We lose him to they call it an upper body injury. I know exactly what it is. But he's done for the year. He was a fifth-year senior, so I think off the edge, he's been our best edge pass rusher. So obviously, that's a bit of a blow. But you got guys like Clay Rousseau, Yonze Pierre. You'll see them. I would imagine you're going to see Jahad Campbell move down more off the edge in them third and long. Obviously, pass rush situation. You'll see Justin Jefferson come in and linebacker. You've been seeing that throughout the season anyway. So for me, I'm just thoroughly impressed with what I saw defensively. This young secondary is starting to grow. They starting to grow. I'm starting to see Xavier Brown get more and more comfortable. I like what I saw out of Deshaun Jones when he came in place of Devontae Smith, who got banged up and left the game early. Malachi Moore, man, he since the Vanderbilt game and since he had his meltdown, he's backed it up with the play. You can't say nothing bad about him. Ray Hubbard has filled in for Keon Sam beautifully, man. He's filled in, man. He's playing the safety position at an extremely high level. Right now he is. So for me, I think the other night was the best game I've seen Jahad Campbell play in 2 years. I thought Deontay Lawson played really well. Alabama linebackers, man. The linebackers the other day, they look like old vintage Bama linebackers. If I'm not mistaken, during the game, you heard somebody on the broadcast say that Jahad Campbell's message was, we're going to show up with violent intentions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that actions speak louder than words. He showed up with violent intentions, and every Alabama Crimson Tide player followed suit. I thought Jahad Campbell played out of his mind the other day.
Yeah.
I think if Jalen Milroe didn't look like prime Michael Vick or Mad 04, you know what I'm saying? I think people would be really more or less talking about how good Jahad Campbell was the other night. Because, offense, the quarterback, whenever they go off, they go get the talk. You know how that go. I thought Jahad Campbell was absolutely insane the other day, man. For real.
Yeah, he played the ball game. Yeah, he played.
Now, I want to speak to this. The offensive performance now. I'm somebody that's been saying, I tweeted it after the Tennessee game. I don't think Jalen Milroe was healthy. I said it. Check the receipts. I said it, right? So after the Tennessee game, they played Missouri. And that, for me, that confirmed. He ran a touchdown. I said, that didn't look right. He still looked unhealthy to me. They get to the bye week. Come out of the bye week. All of a sudden, Milroe look fast again. I didn't understand LSU's game plan because if a man runs for 155 yards and 4 touchdowns on you the previous year, I think the game plan should be we're not going to let him get us running.
Yeah.
Did not understand their defensive game plan, and I understand that they rush for a lot of yards, so that's what we'll get talked about the most. I think if you really go back and pay attention to it, I think he got into a rhythm early. You could tell that Nick Sheridan and Kellen DuBois had emphasis in the game plan to get the running backs involved. In the passing game, Milroe was taking a lot of quick checkdowns. They kept matching the linebackers up, the running backs up on LSU linebackers in the third down situation. I thought the play call by Nick Sheridan was the best I've seen all year. Especially, I want to say, I can't remember if it was second or third down, but early in the game, man, they run Kendrick Law on a jet motion. They play fake the jet sweep to when they throw a screen back to Jalen Miller. That one hanging. They throw a screen back to Miller. They pick up a pretty good yard. I thought Nick Sheridan called the best game he did call all year the other day.
Yeah, he did. He balled, man.
Like I think what you saw over the bye week is a team and a coach that he realizing the type of personnel that he has. Man, do you realize Alabama ran 66 plays the other night, 48 rushes, 18 pass attempts.
Yeah.
They didn't even throw the ball 20 times.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know the stats, but I didn't know the stats enough, but it felt like that.
Heavily run pass, not necessarily per se, but in that Tennessee game, man, you threw the ball way too many times with this type of team that you got. You threw it way too many times. So eventually, is it going to balance itself out? Yes. I would like to see our vertical passing game get back to what it was earlier in the year. We missed Ryan Williams. He didn't miss it. He dropped the deep ball. I reckon you can say the rain affected him because I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he ain't dropped nothing all year.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even really find much to nitpick out of the other night's performance. That was as close to flawless as you can get.
Yeah.
That was as close to flawless as you can get, man.
Yeah.
Very impressive performance.
Very. I was impressed. I know that. But when nobody else was.
That's the way that I'm looking at it. I'm seeing a team, man, that's starting to turn the corner. Now, granted, you can never get ahead of yourself, man. This is a week by week thing. I especially learned that after the Georgia game, the big win against Georgia, you have the huge letdown against Vanderbilt the following week. Now, granted, I think we've all learned that this year's Vanderbilt team is the average Vanderbilt team, but you can still ride this seesaw up and down. So I'm not ready to look ahead to this week and that week. You got Mercer coming to town this week. Obviously, that's what you would consider to be inferior competition. I don't even think they got a spread on Alabama Mercer game. I ain't seen a spread for them. Have you seen one?
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
I don't think they have a spread for it. So I mean, Alabama, barring the craziest shit in the world, should win this ball game going away comfortably. I think this one of the games. This one of the games you use to try to tweak up the stuff that you want to try to tweak the vertical passing game back up this week.
Yeah.
You don't want to run Jalen Milroe as much this week. You want to preserve that for now. You're going to have that home stretch at Oklahoma, the Iron Bowl, potentially an SEC championship game. So for me, you got all that going on. I was thoroughly impressed by Bama the other day. That's the most complete dominant look to me the last 2 years.
Yeah. They look very good, man. On both sides.
Granted, I understand somebody might want to come out and say, "Oh man, LSU really ain't that good." A&M, look what they did them in the second half. And I understand that. I hear that, but I can't. At the same time, you got to understand. This was an elimination. This was a de facto playoff game. Bama went in the back against the wall on the road in the rain and won by 30. That's impressive.
I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that because you had people thinking LSU was gonna beat Alabama. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear about they ain't play nobody. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Right.
LSU somebody. We made them look like nobody.
I agree.
LSU is a premier program with good players. They recruit very well. They got good players. That motherfucker, we made them look like they won there.
Exactly. Make no mistake about what y'all saw, man. Not everybody is going to Death Valley at night winning by 30.
No.
Like, do I
everybody
think
not doing that?
team? No. Do I think they as bad as they looked the other night? No.
No.
The other night, one about LSU being bad, that's about Alabama just played extremely well.
Yeah.
Like, I think if Alabama and LSU play 9 more times, you're not going to get that 9 more times.
Yeah, no.
Bama played really well the other night, man. Really well.
Yeah.
So, all the other, you got anything else about Bama LSU?
Nah, not really. I didn't touch on everything I was gonna say about it for real.
Because I don't really have Alabama Mercer score prediction, so I kind of gonna move off Bama.
Yeah. I don't know much about Mercer. You know what I'm saying? it ain't too much I really can touch on Mercer because I don't know nothing
I'm
about
gonna
them.
tell you this: they do got the #1 defense in FCS, the division. They level that they play.
Okay.
Like and not so granted, not for nothing, because I understand there's a whole different level of competition. They are 9-1.
Yeah.
Like they might be
Yeah.
FCS, but they at the top of FCS. Like make no mistake
Yeah.
about it. Should Alabama be in a dog fight? No, Alabama is going to buckle their damn chin straps.
Yeah.
Like you're not playing the Citadel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Alabama gonna have to come take care of their business. Let's get this on over with. But moving on. So in other SEC news, the Ole Miss Rebels, man, beat the Georgia Bulldogs 28-10 in another rainy game. Hold up, man, because I want to make sure I got these numbers right for you, Fat. I tried to rememberize it, but I kind of forgot it. Hold up, let me pull it up. These numbers are from the other day, the Georgia Ole Miss game. This has kind of been a theme for Georgia all year. Carson Beck was 20 for 31 with 186 yards and 1 interception, and he also had a lost fumble. So let me ask you this. What is wrong with Georgia's offense? Because they've been struggling to me basically the whole damn season. You watched enough of Georgia. I don't know if you watched as much of them as I have, but I know you saw enough of them. What do you think is wrong with Georgia's offense?
First of all, I'm not really crazy about Mike Bobo, to be honest with you. His play calling always been kind of pedestrian to me anyway, kind of line up and run straight at you, kind of like Bill O'Brien type of style of offense. I don't think Georgia got the receivers on the outside that's, that really oppose a threat like that. They're decent receivers, but I don't think they are like superstars on the outside. Carson Beck is a decent quarterback. I don't think Carson Beck is what people. I never thought he was what people thought he was. And you miss the mission of Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey. You missed those two, man. They was your driving force of your offense, man. There was two of your best players on your offense, man. So when you lose that much production, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just replace a Brock Bowers. You don't find a Brock Bowers every day, man. He one of the greatest tight ends to ever be in college football. So I mean, it's just hard to lose him and then find somebody else to fill in and have the same effect that he had. You know what I'm saying? Georgia offensive line is a good offensive line. I'm not saying it's not good, but they offensive line this year that's kind of, they got flaws. They offensive line ain't as dominant as it usually is. Them getting ETN, I don't think that them getting ETN did what they thought it was going to do to their offense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just think Georgia offense to me is kind of a basic offense. It really doesn't have a lot of flair in it, not a lot of eye candy, not a lot of motion or nothing like that. So to me, like I said, it's like a Bill O'Brien style of offense when he was at Bama. So you see what that took us, you know what I'm saying? That didn't really, fare for when we had Bryce Young. So we had Bryce Young and didn't win a championship with him. So that lets you know, bro. Like, come on, man. How you have him for 2 years and don't win a ring with him? Like, come on, fam. But yeah, man, Carson Beck, just like I say, he like, I didn't never think he was a great quarterback. You feel me? But I didn't think that he was going to end up being this bad this year. Like, I think he got like 12 picks. Like, don't he got like 12 or 13 picks this year? He threw like 6 picks in 2 games. Like, just some crazy turnovers, man. He always was kind of, was always turnover prone anyway. You feel me? And then him not being able to run, him not being a dual threat quarterback, that hurts him because he can't really escape it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like if it close in on him, you pretty much got him. Like if the pressure closes in on Carson Beck, he can't run up out of it like a Jalen Miro or somebody like that. He can't. You feel me? So, yeah, man. They got problems, man. They got big problems. Like I don't think they just me. I just don't think they got the horses this year. I don't think they got the horses on offense that scare anybody this year. That's really all it boiled down to. I just don't think they got the players on the outside that pose a threat to anybody. They don't look at them and be like, man, we got this such and we got him this week. Nah, like they just line it up and just playing them because it's like they haven't proved nothing to me for real. Like Dylan Bell, he's a a good receiver, but he ain't a household name. You feel me? When we talk about top receivers in college football, we don't bring up Dylan Bell. What's the other one name?
Dominic Lovett.
We don't bring up these guys. Like they're good receivers, but we don't put them in this top receiver tier in college football. We don't put them up there with the Jeremiah Smiths, the Ryan Williams, the Luther Burdens. We don't put them in, you know what I'm saying? We don't put none of them in that category, man. Like they decent receivers, but they don't. Yeah, from Arizona, yeah. Like we don't put Travis Hunter. We don't put those guys in that tier. Like they're far from that. They're decent players. They're just not household names. Can they catch the ball and give you some production? Yeah, but they ain't just jumping out they're not jumping off your screen. Is basically what I'm saying. You don't have a receiver that jumps off at the screen that gives people a worry. Like we not planning for that. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, we ain't worried about that. Just being rude. That's what I think.
Okay. I had a conversation with a guy on Twitter yesterday. I'm gonna shout him out, man. His name on Twitter, or the account's name on Twitter. I'm assuming it's a big Georgia fan. They post a lot of analytical stats about Georgia and all this, all these other nerdy ass stats that people don't really care about. I want to say the name of the page is hold up, man. I want to make sure I get his name correct. I don't want to get him wrong. The Bulldog Report. The Bulldog Report is the name of the page, right? So we got into a conversation about Georgia's offense. And he said that the problem with Georgia's offense is they have receivers dropping passes. The offensive line ain't been good all year. They get inconsistent running back play. Mike Bobo is too predictable. And you know what? All that could very well be true. Not disputing none of that. All that could very well be true. But you can't leave out the fact that Carson Beck has just been playing poor.
Yeah. He's been awful.
He's just been playing poor. And it's time to play everybody but him.
Yeah, he's been awful.
He's been awful. I thought he was awful against Alabama.
Yeah, he's been awful.
What happens is everybody's looking at, when they look at the Alabama-Georgia game, they point to the second half of it and go, how Georgia fought back in the game. Nobody looks at the first half and go, how they fell down by so many. So while everybody wants to talk about the second half, the first half of Alabama against Georgia had been Alabama's best half of football and playing as a team. I tell you what, the second half of Alabama versus Georgia been Georgia's best half of offense.
Yeah.
They ain't been close to that offensively since.
Exactly.
So for me, I'm somebody that coming into the season, I wasn't a big Carson Beck believer anyway. I never saw what everybody saw. He was first round, first pick. Yeah, I didn't see all that any damn way in the beginning. I thought last year, all they had to do was throw the ball to damn Brock Bowers and run people over. You know what I'm saying? And then me and Rock was talking about it yesterday. I should have thrown Lad McConkey in there. Lad McConkey was a good player. So you lay out Lad McConkey. Now I don't think Lad McConkey I don't put him in the special category. Like Brock Bowers was special. Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, LSU was special. I don't put Larry McConkey in that category. Which is why I probably don't say his name much as I should. Larry McConkey was a good wide receiver. So Larry McConkey, I think losing Ron Thomas before the year started, he got into some legal troubles or whatever. So I think losing Ron Thomas before the year started, I think all that reared its ugly head. I think Georgia, they run the football too inconsistently, so everything gets on big. I'm not sitting here trying to say that Georgia's offensive line is elite because it's not. They got whooped by Ole Miss. Georgia's offensive line got dominated by Ole Miss the other day. And truth be told, to be honest with you, I don't think that Carson Beck is the sole reason for the LSU game.
Yeah.
LSU Ole Miss game. For the Ole Miss game.
Yeah.
Right. So that I would give Carson Beck that. But I watched Carson Beck struggle against Florida. I watched him struggle against Ole Miss. I watched him struggle against Alabama. I watched him struggle pretty much every damn time I watched him. I'm just not seeing a quarterback that's reading the field very well and playing with a lot of confidence. That could be too. Somebody said maybe he's trying to do too much and he's trying to basically play hero ball. I understand that. That could be possible. The problem is Carson Beck doesn't have the physical trait to play hero ball.
No.
In today's college football, if you are going to have a pocket passer statue as quarterback, because Carson Beck can't run like Jalen Milroe. He can't create like Cam Ward. Cam Ward like go off script. He can't do that because he's not mobile enough for that. I don't think he throws the ball as good as Sanders do. I'm trying to figure out what Carson Beck, what does he do special? I have yet to be, nobody has yet to answer that question for me. I'm not trying to sit up here and knock on and bang on the dude because I think he's a decent player. I just think all that first pick stuff, I think people was too hyped. What you were seeing last year, if he had elite talent around him, now you're seeing more of the real Carson Beck.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about that. And for me, but I think the question is, what's wrong with the Georgia's offense? I have an answer for you. It's just not very good. It's just not very good. Yeah. And you too late in the season, now for it all of a sudden get good. I don't think Georgia would have the championship with this offense. I do not. No. I don't. Because your offensive line it's been inconsistent all year. I don't think the run game is as strong as people thought it was going to be with the addition of Trevor Etienne from the transfer portal that came from Florida. I just don't think the run game is what people thought it was going to be due to the inconsistent offensive line play. And I don't think Carson Beck is good enough to overcome all that and carry you to win. I do not. I don't think Carson Beck is the truck. I think he's the trailer.
Yeah.
And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
no.
Because sometimes it's better to have that trailer at quarterback than the truck. Sometimes the truck try to do too damn much.
Yeah.
Every quarterback in college is good. The ones that we would consider the truck to the trailer, they all have that same problem. As good as Miro played LSU, sometimes he try to do too much. Shador try to hold on to the ball too long. So was Cam Ward. And finally came back and beat Miami up there with Cam Ward. He took that sack at the end of the game. And he held the ball for 7-8 seconds, throw it away and let play another down.
Yeah.
You know, that's just football. But as far as Georgia, do I think Georgia's season is over? No. I think Georgia can very much still get in the playoff. They got Tennessee coming to town. I don't know if Nico, I can't pronounce his last name. I think it's Miami Lava. How you say his last name?
I just say Nico.
I want to say it's Nico Iomilava. I'm gonna go with that. That might be wrong as fuck, but I'm gonna go with that. But I don't know if Nico is playing in this ball game or not. I know right now Vegas they opened up with Georgia as a 9.5-point favorite. That line is insane to me, and that was before anything got announced about Nico being out of the game. It got reported by Chris, the Big Bell. You know, college game day. I think it's Chris Felicia or Chris Felica, whatever his damn name is. But he reported the other day that Nico gonna miss the game. Then somebody came and said Nico was gonna play in the game. So I don't know if Tennessee starting quarterback playing or not.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even go get a prediction, but we kind of have been talking about it. Do you give Tennessee a shot to pull this off at Georgia Saturday night?
If Nico plays, yes. If he doesn't, no.
Okay. Because what I will say is this: with the way that Georgia has been struggling up front, Tennessee ain't exactly the defensive line to fix that problem again.
No, it's not.
I'll be honest, man. The way Georgia's struggling offensively, I think Tennessee, whoever at quarterback, as long as he don't throw the ball to Georgia 2 or 3 times, that defense gonna keep them in the game.
Yeah.
Like I think this is a 4-quarter ball game with whoever Tennessee got at quarterback. I don't trust Georgia offensively right now to be able to put together enough drive for me to see them just go down there and put it on Tennessee. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I think a lot of people are leaning into the they lost last week. They gonna come out pissed off, motivated this week. And while all that could be very well a factor, Kirby probably the best in the world at getting this team motivated, ready to play in these games. I don't think the whole get mad thing gonna matter in this game. I think Georgia offense, they just need it. I don't care how mad they get, they kind of just need it on offense.
When you this late in this, when you this late in the season, this is kind of what you are. This is what you are. What, like later in the season, if your offense is still struggling, you just have a struggling offense. I mean, it's just what it is. Like, it's November, my nigga. Like, if it ain't got no better from August all the way up to November, what's gonna make it better? Like, nigga, that's what it is. Yeah, like at this point,
last thing I want to talk about. Did you see the college football playoff rankings last night?
Yeah, I seen. Well, I didn't see the whole thing. I just seen that Bama was ranked at 10.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm finna call out I call out the top 12 right now. At number 1, you got Oregon. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Texas. 4, Penn State. 5, Indiana. 6, BYU. 7, Tennessee. 8, Notre Dame. 9, Miami. 10, Alabama. 11, Ole Miss. And rounding out the top 12, you got Georgia at 12.
Okay.
Now you have to pay attention to how these things work, because right now, currently, I look at the format. Your 4 conference champions all get a first round bye. The next 18 are at large bids, and it's really 7 because whoever wins the group of 5 right now, whoever wins the group of 5, that's a playoff team. So as we sit here currently, Georgia will be missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now I understand how that could not make sense, because I just said Georgia was 12. Technically, yes, but in the actual playoff picture in the bracket, Boise State would be 12 because they won the group of 5. Georgia would be 13. Yeah. Georgia would be on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
So one of the main things I took away from the rankings that came out last night, and a lot of people get worked up about this stuff for no reason. They put these rankings out, man, just really to get people talking about it, to get people, more engaged in college football than they already are at this point in the year. But you got 4 Big Ten teams ranked in the top 5. Oregon, Ohio State, Penn State, and Indiana, right? The 4 Big Ten teams in the top 5. I'm gonna be completely honest, man. Be completely honest. I watched Penn State play Ohio State. That is not a top 5 team in college football. I don't know. That ain't a top 5 team in college football. Indiana, I get it. It's a fun story, and America love to root for the underdog and a team that you don't think is that good. They did the same thing with TCU a couple years ago. Kind of what people tried to do for Florida State last year. They only did that because the team that Florida State ended up missing the playoff for was Alabama. And Alabama kind of viewed as the big bad wolf, I guess. Then you got other years it's been Notre Dame. You know, it's always that one team that everybody kind of like the Cinderella story of college football right now. That's Indiana. Go look at Indiana's schedule. Right now they have Indiana ranked as playing the 103rd toughest schedule in college football. That is only 134 FBS program.
Yeah.
So if you done played the 103rd toughest schedule, I don't think I ain't exactly talking crazy when I say, can we went to Indiana play somebody with a pulse and put them in the top 5?
Yeah.
I don't mind them being ranked in the top 5 is crazy.
Yeah, top 5. Yeah, hell no.
In the top 5 is crazy. Explain this to me. And I'm not even saying this ain't even for Alabama. This ain't an Alabama thing right now. Explain this to me. Why is Indiana ranked in front of Tennessee?
Based off what?
Tennessee beat Alabama. That is a better win than Indiana has, period. But Tennessee lost to Arkansas. That's fine, Dan. You want to throw that in there, that's cool. Tennessee got a better win by far than Indiana got.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ranking is, you know, for a fact, it's a sad day when I say something about Tennessee.
Yeah.
But Tennessee should be ranked in front of Indiana. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't look at Indiana's whole schedule today. I think their best win is against a 5-5 Michigan team. Not this week because they got the bye. Indiana go to Ohio State next weekend. It's in Columbus. I think it's a noon, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock game, right? If Ohio State beat Indiana, they ain't got no business going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't care if they ain't got one loss. I'm sorry. You ain't played nobody all year. The one team you play is worth it, especially if they get blown out.
Yeah.
If they get blown out, this ain't even a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just the way I feel about it. And people look at me and think I'm wrong for saying that. I understand it. And I'm not saying Indiana got a bad team. I'm just saying putting them in the top 5 right now premature. That's a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you get a chance, go look at who they played this year. When you get a chance, just go.
I know. They ain't playing nobody. The Big Ten to me been this week to me anyway.
So you
it's
know,
only
that's really my biggest takeaway from playoff. Right, I'll be honest, man. I don't want to just bang on Indiana. I don't know why Penn State in the top 5 either.
Yeah, I was just finna say
Penn State in the top 5.
Penn State didn't show me nothing.
Who have they played? They played Ohio State, and they lost to them.
Yeah.
When you look at Penn State's schedule before the year started, you went, okay, they could lose one game. Ohio State, they lost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's wrong to say. Yeah, I don't understand how Penn State or Indiana is in the top 5. It kind of seems like this is set up to be kind of anti-SEC for some reason.
Yeah.
It don't make sense to me. I thought it was just me when I saw it. Ain't no way you're not going to convince me that as we see it currently today, the Big Ten got 4 out of the 5 best teams in college football. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't think nobody believes that.
No. Hell no. Not 4. No. Hell no. No.
That bad. 4 out of the 5. What are we doing?
4 out of the 5 is crazy.
That's just me, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got anything else, man? You see Neil won the other night, ain't
you got that dub, man.
What I'm talking about.
I think they watched the podcast.
I think they did watch the pod, man. They might not admit it, but they saw the pod. We take credit for that, man. They saw the pod.
Yeah. We got to start a clip for them.
What's that?
I said we got to start a clip for them.
All right. clip it up, so like on TikTok or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to learn how to do that for real though.
Yeah, man, you got anything else, man?
Nah, that's we didn't really touch on what we wanted to touch on. Unless you got some NFL shit to
before we get out of here, man.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit the post notification, man. We out.